Hello guys, welcome to episode 6 of the Gillingham Express. It's me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with another video. As you can see, it's the 10th of August 2019, which can only mean one thing. It is the first day of the new season. Just the one game for you today, away to Port Vale to kick off our League 2 season, where we are hopefully going to bounce back from relegation immediately and get back to League 1 at the first attempt. And I think we've got a really good chance of that this year. I think I've had a really good transfer window. I've brought in a lot of money. I've sold some players that wanted to leave, and I think I've brought in better players. I think I've brought in a really good team that will get us promoted at the first attempt. And if we just have a look at the transfers, we have brought in, like I say, a few players. If we start off with the outs, we've got rid of Bradley Garmston. He's gone to Dundee for 110,000, possibly going up to 145,000. Decent little deal, I think. I wasn't really impressed with him since I came into the club, and he made a couple of high profile errors, and so I decided to get rid of him, and to get money for him is good. I'm really happy with that. And a few people left at the end of their contracts. Neil Mbo, Thomas Aholi, he's gone off. He's still praying in his church or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care where he is. He was utter crap. And we've got rid of Bradley Stevenson and Angel at the end of their contracts. Again, neither of them did very much. So I said sayonara, and they left. And also the biggest money deal that has gone out of the club is Danny Redmond. He's gone to Hamilton for 245,000, possibly going up to 300,000. So really happy with that. Brought in quite a bit of money, trying to get the finances at the club working a little bit better. I'll show you the finances quickly after I've gone through all the transfers and show you that we are on a decent footing despite going down. And the next fella to leave was Scott Wagstaff. He wanted to leave. He asked at the end of last season to leave, and I said to him, try and get us promoted again, and he was fine with that. He was happy. He was, I'll stay, I'll get you back up. But then 2-3 weeks later, he'd had a change of heart, and he said, boss, I really want to leave. And so I was like, all right then, I'll let you leave. And so we got him to go to Coventry for £210,000. Quite a good bit of business there, I think you could say. And so I'm happy with that. And the latest deal is Kieran Cadogan. He's gone to Fleetwood for 26.5k, possibly rising to just under 40k. Again, someone didn't really set the world alight, and he's gone out of the club. And so we have brought in £600,000 in transfers, which is really good considering we have spent nothing on actual proper money deals yet again. But we have brought in some really good players on free contracts and on loan. If you have a look at the players that have come in, we've got Declan Rice. He's come on loan from West Ham United. He's a central defender, 20 years old, Irish, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. And so he looks really good. I think he's going to be our main man in defence this year. And joining him, coming into the club is Peter Phillips on a free transfer, 17-year-old. Central defender, but can play in the midfield as well. 2-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. He looks decent. Just been released by Liverpool, who are our parent club, and so he's joined us. He's got 17 for bravery, so if he can keep that bravery, that will be really good for us. And the next one fella is Miles Kenlock, who we had on loan last season. I've decided to get him in on a free after his contract expired at his parent club. And I'm really happy with this deal. Got him in for nothing, 750 quid a week. I'm quite happy with that. Our wage budget is really nice at the minute. We have got quite a bit of room to spare. And so I'm happy. And as we all saw last year, he did quite well for us. 6.85 in the 13 games he played. I'm okay with that at the higher level. I think he's going to kick on. And in this league, he's going to be one of the best. And the next fella to join him coming in on loan is Yangel Herrera. He's a 21-year-old Venezuelan central midfielder. He looks really good. He's 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. He's got 16 for aggression, 16 for fitness. Leadership's decent. His long shots is decent. and his teamwork's good, so I'm really happy to be bringing him into the club. I think he's going to do well for us. He has picked up 8 caps for the Venezuelan national team, so that sort of experience is always going to be good. And next up, we've got our second loan signing from West Ham. It's Domingos Quina. I brought him in on loan at Newport, and he did quite well. He did okay, but he didn't set the world too much alight. But he did get a 7.3 rating from his 8 appearances. And so I'm hoping in this team, with sort of better players around him, he will do even better. And the next fella to come into the club is Callum Gribbin from Man United on loan. And he looks an absolute steal. Look at that dribbling, first touch, free kicks, technique, acceleration and pace. He looks like he is going to rip this league apart. He looks phenomenal. And to not be paying anything for him is brilliant. And the next one, we've got a couple of freebies come on new contracts. We've got Joe Mattock. Some of you may know him. He sort of rung a bell with me when I first come across him again. And he's our new left back. I think he's going to be really impressive. And if we just have a look at his history, he's been sort of here, there and everywhere. He's been at Leicester, which I think is where I recognise him from. He's gone from there to West Brom, to Brighton, to Sheffield Wednesday, to Rotherham. And now he's down here with us. Hopefully going to be really awesome. And the next one is Matt Jarvis, who I'm really excited about. He is getting on a little bit now. He's 33 years old, but he has played for England that one game. And he's still got decent acceleration, decent pace, decent fitness. And his crossing is still really good, and his determination. And so, once we get him fit, because he's not currently fit at the moment, once he is fit, I'm really excited to be getting him running across the wings, crossing the ball into our strikers. And I think he's going to have a very good year. And the next one to come in is someone I've not been too sure about. It's Owain Jones. He's come in and again on a free transfer. My staff and my scouts really seem to rate him. He's 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. And he looks good. His acceleration and his fitness is good, and his pace. But other than that, I just don't see it. But I've decided to take a punt, take a gamble, and you never know. He is worth 245k. If he can have a decent year here, I'm sure we can get a little bit of decent money for him. So it's worth it in the long run, no matter what. And then the last of our 3 transfers is a fella by the name of Joe Roden, 21-year-old Welshman, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, and he looks decent. I'm not expecting too much out of him. He is currently our second best centre back. So with the 3-5-2-ish formation we're going with, he is going to get a lot of game time, and so hopefully he might improve quickly. And the last couple of loan deals is we've brought in Steve Morrison on loan from Millwall. He's 35 years old now, but he has played 20 times for Wales, only scoring the 1 goal, which I suppose is a little bit disappointing for him. But down at this level, League 2, he looks good. He's still got decent fitness. He can jump, he can head the ball, his finishing's decent, his teamwork's good, his leadership's good, and he's brave and he's aggressive. Well, of course he's going to be aggressive. He plays for Millwall, but he's a load of thugs they are. And so that's going to bring us on to the last one, which is Aidan O'Neill, who, of course, some of you may remember from the Newport time. I thought he was really cracking for us at Newport, and I'm really excited to have just got him in the last few days. He's got 17 decisions, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. And if we just have a look again at his time at Newport, he played for us for a couple of seasons, and in the first year he really lit it up. Second season, not quite so much, but I'm hoping that if he can force his way into this side, because it is going to be difficult, because he has got some real strong competition this year, but if we can get into the side, then he can really make the position his own and push us on towards the top of the table. And now if we just have a quick look at the finances, we are looking in really good shape. 858 grand in the bank. We're making a profit this month so far. We made a profit last month, or last season even. And yeah, this season we made a profit, sorry, and last season we made a really big profit. So things are looking good on the financial side. And if we just have a look back at the home screen, we've got 191k of transfer budget and 6.5 grand almost of available wage budget. So if we do want to bring anyone else in, we can. But I'm sort of a little bit adverse to that at the moment. Other than this one guy who I am really looking at and really hoping I can get a hold of, Valery Yordanov. I'm really excited about him. He looks a 4.5-star current and potential ability. So if we can get him in on loan from Liverpool, who, as I said earlier, are our parent club, if we can bring him in, that would be phenomenal, and that would make all the difference for us. And so, other than that, I'm not really looking to bring anybody else in, because we have got a humongous squad. The squad is probably too big, but at least we shouldn't get caught short for injuries or anything like that, because if we just bring it up here, there's 32 current players in this squad, which I think is a little bit large. If you guys think differently, please let me know down in the comment section below. And so this is going to be the team going forward for today's game. We've got Allsop still in goal, retaining his place from last season. We've got Phillips and Roden alongside Rice in the centre of defence. We've got Kenlock and Jackson on the wings as our wing backs, which I'm just going to cut them back to support. Because as you will see, the big change from last season's tactic is that I've got a couple of advanced attacking wingers now, leaving Surridge up top on his own. But as far as the central midfield, we've got Herrera and we've got Osadebe still keeping their places in the centre of the park. Herrera's been doing quite well since he's joined us on loan in the summer, and so hopefully he will do well for us. Then we've got Gribbin and Jones out on the wings just behind Surridge. And let's hope that this can be the start to a really great season. A season where maybe we can win the league or at least get promoted. I have got to mention we was quoted as the second favourites to win the league this year. So if we can carry on with that, and if we can make that come true, this would be a really, really good year. One we do need after coming off the relegation last year. There's just one too many lone players in the squad. So I'm just going to take Keener out. And I'm going to replace him with List. As that will just settle. And there we go. And now let's crack on with the game. And just got a few squad numbers we've got to give out here. And the media prediction is saying that they think this is going to be a draw. It might possibly be. I've not had a look at too many of the other squads in this league yet, so this could be my first chance to have a look at anybody. But I am really confident that we can go ahead and win this. I am really excited about this season. Hope you guys are too. If you are, please leave me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel to see how we get along. I'm going to say go out there and impress me. Nobody's taking too much notice, as per usual. As now, just to start the game, it's Herrera to Osadebe. Oh, and just one more thing I have got to mention. I have been noticing a bit of jitteriness with the 3D lately in the last couple of episodes. If you've noticed it, I apologise. I'm looking at ways to try and fix that. And so just for today's game, I've decided to take the 3D off just to make the episode run a little bit better. But hopefully that will be back up and running in the next episode tomorrow. So like I say, really apologise about that. Please do just bear with me as we get along with all that. As now we've got an early injury. Phillips is going off, so Melo's going to take his place. And hopefully that's not going to cause too much disruption. As now just 7 minutes on the clock. Port Vale have had the only 2 shots of the game, but nothing worth showing as a highlight apparently. As now they've had 5 shots in the first 20 minutes. And our old club Newport is currently losing to Tranmere. And 25 minutes on the clock. Not too much occurring. Port Vale playing with their defensive formation does appear to be doing a bit more than us. We've not currently had a single shot. This is quite worrying. I think I'm going to go attacking just to try and get us to at least have one highlight before the half time. Still 0-0, and that's half time. That's a very poor first half. Not anything of note. Okay, let's go. I'm going to try and encourage the lads. And let's crack on and hope that, having motivated the side, we can go and get a win. As now just starting the half, it's Hooper coming forward for Port Vale. What's he going to do with the ball? He plays it long, but Kenlock intercepts it. And let's hope we get another highlight soon, lad. Both sides really just sort of evening each other out, I think. I'm just going to make a couple changes here, because still no highlight. What is going on? I'm going to go back to the usual 5-4-1, I think. Where is that? 5-4-1, there we go. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to take Jones off for O'Neill. And I'm going to switch O'Neill and Herrera about. And let's see if that's going to make any difference. Do I leave it at that for the minute? Yeah, I do. And O'Neill's just deep in fault with that. There's now 67, 68 minutes on the clock. And still nothing to show for you guys. Really sorry about this, guys. Finally, a highlight. Gribbin with the corner. As Nichols comes out and collects that rather easily. For a first highlight of the game, 82 minutes into the game. I'm not really happy with that. As now Smith with the ball for Port Vale. And he plays it long. And Turner's through. Turner is through. And he goes for shot and Allsop saves. Thank God for that. As now Mello gets the ball behind for a corner. As Port Vale going a bit more attacking now. And it's Cole with the corner. And it gets headed away by our defence. Only as far as Turner. And is he going to have a long shot? What's he going to do? He plays it out wide to Cole. It's Larnell Cole on the ball. Tries to get it past our man, but it just bounces off him, goes out for a throw in. Definitely some thinking to do with this tactic. I was sort of expecting us to be a little bit more attacking, but that has not been the case. As now 90 minutes and a half on the clock. This is going to be the last highlight of the game. Cole with the ball. I don't think too much is going to occur here. It's Kahindi to Rowan. And Rowan plays it long. Herrera heads it away. It's Jackson now with the ball. Last 20 seconds. Come on, if we can nick a goal here, that would be beautiful. Come on, Jackson. Jackson, he gets it to Surridge. Surridge is through. Oh, just wide. I thought we'd nicked it right at the death then. But that is it. 0-0. Not too happy with that performance, to be honest. But at least we didn't lose, which is the main thing starting off this year. And I think with that being just a very short 0-0 game, I think I will bring you the Fulham game coming up in just a moment, just to make this episode a little bit better. So I'll be back with you for that in just a moment. Hello guys, we're back for this bonus game of the episode for you guys. The League Cup fixture away to Fulham, and I've gone with pretty much a similar team. Only change is Mello coming in for the injured defender Peter Phillips, and that is the only change I've made. I've kept the team all the same. They can't be too knackered. They barely did anything in the last game, but let's hope we can get a bit more of an exciting game today and a few more highlights, as the media prediction is saying that Fulham should come out on top, but they think it's going to be close. So let's hope that we can prove that wrong. That's just a few questions here. And just do all this. And team talk, I'm going to tell the team we are underdogs, but go out there and prove everyone wrong. As here we go. Please, a few more highlights today would be nice. As Fulham are getting the ball head early, and it's out wide to Gribbin. Gribbin with the ball, gets it to Herrera, but nothing happens of that highlight. As now Fulham have had one shot to our 3, and 20 minutes gone. And 30 minutes gone, and still not too much occurring apparently. 38 minutes gone. I'm gonna have to change something about this, because not too much is happening. I don't know what is going on for us to not be having too many highlights. There's been 11 shots in this game to our 7. Just coming up towards half time. At least we're not losing. As now start of the second half, we are now finally seeing something. And it's Osadebe with the ball now. He gets it out wide to Jones, but again, highlight dies out there. I'm gonna go attacking. And I'm going to go fluid, very fluid, and see what happens. And I'm going to make a substitution now, just to see what we can do. Going to get Surridge off for Massaro, and I'm going to chuck Jarvis on for Gribbin. So hopefully we can get a few crosses into the box. But if it keeps going like this, at least we're not. Looks like we're not going to be losing this game. If we can get a draw and take it to extra time, I'll be happy. And finally, a highlight: Carney with a ball. And what was I just saying? Commentator's curse. Fulham are ahead, 1-0. A very good free kick there from Tom Kearney. As now, just to see it on the replay in the 2D, very nice free kick right into the top of the box. And with 20 minutes remaining, we are behind. As now it's Kearney again with another free kick. And he's done it again. He's done it again. He's done it again. He's done it again. What on earth? Kearney with 2 cracking free kicks has put us out of this tie. And Kearney, there you go. That is a cracking free kick. And that is going to just about sum up our episode. As Nicholson heads it away. And is Woodrow going to get the ball first? It looks like he is. And now he's in our half. And he's running into the box. And he's cut inside. And Allsop parries that and picks it up nice and easily. And now just 10 minutes remaining. It's Button with the ball. He passes it to Nicholson, to Kearney, to Williams, to Sigurdsson. Bustinza, he plays it long. Mello intercepts, and it's Herrera to Osadabi. And he plays it long, and Massaro's on the end of it. And Massaro, what a goal! What a goal. Route 1 football at its finest there. That was a very nice goal. As now we've got Osadabi on the highlight. He sees Massaro's run. And Massaro gets it into the back of the net very nicely. 10 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Can we pick up an equaliser? Gonna go overload. Come on, lads. It's Kearney with the ball to IET. IIT, what's he going to do? He cuts inside and Allsop saves. Come on, get it forward. Get it forward. Come on, lad. And Allsop clears. And nothing too much happens. As now, last 40 seconds of the game. Bustinza to Williams, to IIT, to Humphreys, to Woodrow. Back to Kearney, to Williams. And we nick the ball back. It's Massaro with the ball. He tries to play it wide, but Jones can't get to it. As now Fulham just passing it about there. They go long. Woodrow heads it on, but our man gets there first. Mello back to Allsop. Allsop plays it out wide. And Ream beats Jones to the header. And that's Osadabi. And Jackson's just about kept it in. I thought that was going out then. There's Jones with the ball. And Jones, what's he going to do? He plays it to Herrera. And Herrera, he tries to get forward, but that is the end of the game. Bit unfortunate. I don't think we deserved... Well, we was unlucky to lose to 2 free kicks. I think you can say that. As far as open play went, we won the game on open play, but that's not what matters, is it? And so I'm going to leave the episode there, guys. If you have enjoyed that video for some reason, just please do leave a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see the season continue, please subscribe to the channel. I will have the 3D fixed by tomorrow. I promise. I am Bad Jokes FM. I am out.